I'm here to say a few words of welcome. First, I think we are very grateful, Tan Sri. You agreed first to launch this book, Expressions of Merdeka, and then you gave us a date, 29, but then you have to perform a very important function to represent the country, to represent Mr. On the installation of the new president, Erdogan, in Turkey, and it was a well-earned representation, although we were disappointed. But sometimes God gives us, in one way or another, a substitute date which is so balanced. On the 31st, we celebrated Merdeka. On the 16th, we'll be celebrating the National Day. It falls exactly right in the middle, and how can we not so balanced when it is so balanced in all? And Tan Sri, this is what Malaysia needs. A very balanced approach to doing things in a diverse and multi-ethnic and multi-religious country. We have been successful all this while, 57 years and 51 years, and why can't we continue this forever to come? And with your mission today, I have to admit that I was a bit shocked when I entered the hall. I thought I have come to the wrong place because it looked like a wedding reception. And the first thing I asked my friends around, where is that in Razia? Is Mutalib getting married again? And after seeing her, my heart stopped palpitating. And Razia, I want to assure you that Mutalib will not be let out into any without your permission. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and so on, I just want to tell the second part. Mutalib is known as a corporate personality. He was very much back in ESO and then in Huda, and then he came into legal practice. But while doing the practice, his passion was so much. I mean, I know him from the days when he went to the university for nearly 40 over years. We share some common fronts, one of which is the Yassin Pendidikan Islam, the Islamic Education Foundation. And when he first mooted the idea that I want to recapture the essence of Merdeka, the independence that we have got, and how people responded to the independence in their own commitment and conviction, not dipujuk oleh the government or any other person. And indeed, today we see the culmination of that effort, and the photographs that have been brought together alive, I would like to say. His passion is completed, and well done, Abdul Mutalib Razak. And we are very proud of you, and I'm sure your mission will continue. I was given 2 minutes, and I have done 1 minute 59 seconds. And with your permission, I would like to take my seat with the blessings of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to all of you for gracing these occasions. Without you, this function would not be a success. And once again, I want to thank Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin and Puan Sri Glenmarie for gracing this together with all the dignitaries. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Mohd atas ucapan laluan itu tadi. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, marilah kita sama-sama mendengar apa yang dikatakan oleh penulis buku ini yang baru saja disebutkan, dan memang benar beliau amat passionate dengan projek ini. Hadirin sekalian, majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan kepada Abdul Mutalib Razak untuk menyampaikan ucapan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang amat berhormat Tan Sri Haji Muhyiddin Haji Muhammad Yassin, Timbalan Perdana Menteri Malaysia, dan yang berbahagia Puan Sri Datin Paduka Nurani Abdul Rahman, yang berbahagia Senator Tan Sri Abdul Ujang yang di-Pertua Dewan Negara, dan yang mulia Tunku Khatijah Almarhum Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj, sahabat-sahabat saya yang dikasihi serta rakan-rakan media yang hadir. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Alhamdulillah, dengan limpah rahmatnya dapat kita berjumpa pada hari yang berbahagia ini. Saya juga bersyukur kehadrat Ilahi atas penerbitan buku ini kerana ia merupakan suatu bentuk usaha kecil saya dengan kerjasama di AB Highcom dan NST dan beberapa pihak lain dalam usaha membangkitkan semangat patriotisme dan memberikan gambaran bagaimana rakyat jelata telah menunjukkan kebanggaan mereka atas pencapaian kemerdekaan buat tanah air kita yang dicintai. Ladies and gentlemen, I chose a simple title of Expressions of Merdeka Malaysia for this book because what is what it is. What you're going to see as you turn the pages of this book are images showing how we, the people of Malaya and eventually Malaysia, showed our pride and joy in celebrating the two important dates in our country's history, that is 31st August 1957 and 16th September 1963. Pictures paint 1,000 words, and this is precisely what I captured here in this book, the people's happiness in celebrating these two occasions. You could feel the overwhelming sense of pride in the way buildings were decorated, archers erected, banners displayed, and bright lights lit at night. In the good old days, there were parades, float processions, and float queens for us to go at. For stamp collectors, there was the trail of first day colours. When I was 14, I still remember on the first day of independence how my late father, Datuk Sri Muhammad Razak, took pains to decorate his shop on Main Road, Taiping, with flags, photos and banners. There was a competition organised by the municipality, and my dad's shop won the first prize for the best decorated shop. The photograph is in the book. We also remember the euphoria when Malaysia was formed in 1963. Those in my generation remember well the negotiations and confrontation involving our neighbouring countries when the idea was first mooted. Remember how skillfully and diplomatically our leaders formed a compromise. I decided to write and publish this coffee table book in the hope that events of these two historical dates will be remembered and appreciated by the younger generations of Malaysians. Merdeka and Malaysia Day, which have been celebrated over the past 57 years and 51 years respectively, are now vital events in our calendars. These events, I hope, will remind us that Malaya and now Malaysia gained independence in a peaceful manner, and this is testimony to the foresight and wisdom of our founding fathers, which we hope will remain, as today there are people who have decided to question a lot of what the founding fathers have done about this country. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's digital age, the younger generation, now referred to as Gen Ys, seem less inclined towards reading. Thus, in order to keep such publications as reference material, it is my hope that the various institutions and schools can use them as resources in their libraries. Now comes the most difficult part of my speech. How do I thank all those who have made this publication a reality. First, my gratitude goes to Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar Bukhari through the DHBHACON group, who are the main sponsors. I'd like to thank the group MD, and before that, just to mention that the group chairman, my good friend, Datuk Syed Muhammad Aidil, just come into the hall. They invited me, quiet. We go back 45 years of friendship when we started Yayasan Buku Pulau Pinang under the leadership of Timbalan. And also like to take the opportunity to thank Tan Sri Muhammad Kamil Jamil, the group MD, who was instrumental in a way to advise me in my early part of the writings, especially the preface. Tan Sri, you remember? I would like to say thank you to NSTP, especially its chairman, Tan Sri Jawahar Hassan, for his encouragement. And I must say that I found memories serving on the board during my tenure as chairman of Media Prima. I also like to thank Dr. Azlan Abdullah, the CEO, for giving me access to the resource center where I did all my research. My deepest thanks go to the National Archives, not only at HQ level, but in Sabah, Sarawak and Penang, for all the assistance and usage of the materials. Puan Farida Isha, the Deputy DG, is here today, as Encik Azmi Aziz, the new DG, is currently overseas. To Dato' Anwar Basha, the President of the Fertility Association in Malaysia, I say thank you for all the assistance and advice regarding the first day colours and stamps used in this book. To my good friend, Datuk Sri Muhammad Iqbal, who very eloquently addressed what I've done. Thank you, my friend, for that introduction, for his team in assisting in this publication. Not forgetting, I would also like to acknowledge my team, editorial team, headed by Puan Aisha Ali, Aisha Awai, Suraya Alatas, all Alatas, Robert Lim of Canvas Art, who helped me touch up a lot of the photographs, Samsudin Marikan, who was responsible for getting me the printers, etc. And not forgetting Encik Osman Ali from Warisan Advertising, who designed the layout of the book and also designed the cover of this launch today. And the launch clinic is all done already. Thanks, man, for all the help. Again, thank you to the Corporate Com Department of DRB HICOM for their cooperation and organizing today's function, and to the staff of Holiday Inn for their service. A bouquet of thanks goes to my dear wife, who assisted and encouraged me to write this book, and also to my two children, Amir and Mazwin, for all their help, and also to all those in one way or another had a hand in making this event a success. As the saying goes, I saved the best for last. My sincere thanks from the bottom of my heart to my good old friend, Yang Amat Berhormat Tan Sri Muhyiddin. Our friendship goes a long way. He has taken time to be with us this evening and personally launched the book. As Dr. Iqbal mentioned, we are supposed to have it in 29, but as God willed, we're having it today. Thank you again, Mansri. And also, your presence, Mansri, means a lot to my dear wife and family. Thank you so much for coming. Sebelum mengakhiri ucapan ini, ingin saya merakamkan dua rangkap pantun. Sedia berhikmat, sedia berkorban, gigih berani, setia kawan, ronda berpusing, peralihan zaman, obor kita, bergerak wawasan. Terima kasih daun keladi, masak beratas pucuk keladi. saya menulis seikhlas hati, akan datang, bantulah lagi. Akhir kata, yang baik tentunya datang dari Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, yang tak sempurna datang dari kami sendiri. Wabillahi taufiq, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.